What's going on, you guys? This is Aaron from Departures Capital, and welcome to the video. In this video, we're talking about two interesting growth stocks that I bought today. Along with your market minutes, this is your daily recap, and it was a very exciting day as we saw green across our favorite sectors. And I gotta say, guys, I'm super excited to see gold and silver run and psychedelics run at the same time. This is, kind of what I was hoping for, and I emphasized, the fact that I'm not buying this manipulation in the gold and silver markets. I still think, there's lots of returns to be made there. Of course, these videos are never financial advice. I'll always state that after I emphasize, something that I'm very bullish on. But anyways, it's a green day. It's a great day. Let's get straight into this market recap. That's all I'm going to say. Last but not least, of course, if you do support me, the channel, and all the videos, kindly explode that like button. It takes just 1 second every time, along with cashing that subscribe button and ringing the market bell for notifications on future videos and all the new companies that we bring to you guys. That's what Departures Capital is all about. Sponsored content, introducing new videos, and recapping the markets every single day. So I also wanted to say, we did drop a new video, and this is a company that we'll be doing many videos with. It's a fairly big company called Hemp Fusion, recent IPO, one of the biggest IPOs in the green space. So take a look at that, guys. We will be doing an interview, multiple interviews with them. It IPO'd directly onto the TSX major exchange. So pleasure to be working with those guys and a really great team. So let's get straight into comment of the day. Mindmed and Next from KP, and they were two very good performing stocks. Next did have a little bit of a pullback today, but in the morning it was still running over $4, $4.40. Eric Remont said it before and I'll say it again. It's the awesome swagger and eyebrow movements. Mindmed merch, please. Thanks, man. I appreciate the support. What can I say? Just being me. While we move more after profits to metals today, I plan on holding long term until the merger, SALV, WPM, and MP. And you're having a really great day today, buddy. I'm very happy for you. Love the vids, Mindmed merch. Yes, so I plan to do another giveaway. End of this week, maybe tomorrow, maybe, wait, is it Wednesday? Yeah, it's Wednesday. Plan to do another giveaway probably tomorrow or Friday. I haven't decided yet. We'll see how Mindmed performs. If we can get above that, annoying 420 resistance level, then maybe we'll have to give away some more stuff and celebrate. But I definitely will be doing a giveaway this week. So drop those comments below. I want to win Mindmed merch. That's all I gotta know. Along with anything else you want to say, I do appreciate that. So last comment of the day goes to Ian. And I saw a lot of your comments, guys, on Next, and I'm happy that it's performing. But I did want to say it's had a really big run. It's looking like there might be some profit taking, so keep that in mind, guys. It's already up well over 100% from its IPO, and I believe it was up close to 200% after hitting highs of 440. I'd have to calculate it, but last comment of the day goes to Ian. Aaron, my main man, have you had time to check out Tilray and Afria? Like, man, they're killing it. The last time I added to them as a top up, they were going around 830. Now it's around 1030 US. Great wave to be on this time. I know you hold Afria Tapper Light, my friend. So thanks a lot, Ian, for that awesome comment. I look forward to your comments all the time. And my mom even checks out your comments and lets me know about them. She said they're so funny. So anyways, let's get into the rest of this video. I've got so much stuff to talk about. It's an exciting day, but the last thing I wanted to say before that is tune into Departure Stocks. It's our brand new channel. Well, it's getting less brand new, but it's got 3.54K subscribers. Let's get this channel to 4,000 subscribers. I'm dropping a video strictly about Mindmed today and the news and the rally and all that good stuff. So tune in if you want a deep dive into the recent performance of Mindmed and where I think it's going. So let's take a look at two quick articles from Kitco and then straight on to the rest of this stuff. So silver to outperform gold this year, says Darren Bulsuti. How miner will double production? I think silver is going to outperform gold this year and for the next couple of years. I'm bullish on gold too, by the way, but I've had a really nice run on gold. I think there's still a ways to go for silver. I think industrial demand on the silver side gives you a little more torque, and I couldn't agree with that anymore. So he's talking about his company on here. I just wanted to, simply state that another bullish opinion on silver to outperform gold for the exact same reasons that I've been talking about. Industrial demand, yes, store of value, yes, inflation hedge, yes, safe haven demand. Unfortunately, I was heavily invested into the psychedelic sector, and I didn't have a chance to really buy the dip this time. And we'll see what happens, guys. Either way, we're winning, but maybe I'm just being a little bit greedy. There's more gold and silver stocks that I want to buy. There's a lot of gold and silver stocks. And, I won't give up on gold and silver until interest rates start going up and the stimulus stops, which I don't know when that's going to happen. Maybe in 2025 or 2026 or something. I'm just kidding. So, what happened on the markets today? Let's take a look. So, the Dow nears record high as Biden sworn in as U.S. president. The Dow flirted with record highs Wednesday, underpinned by Netflix-led rally in tech and ongoing optimism for further stimulus as Joe Biden was inaugurated president of the United States. So, turn on the printing press. Let's go with the stimulus. We need gold to go to 5,000. I don't know if that'll happen, guys, but yeah, I think it's looking good for gold. So let's take a look at the charts for gold. And gold did have a good day, up 28 bucks an ounce to 1869. So we're still not at 1900 after, JP Morgan decided to cause that nice little correction that we recently had back down to 1800. So here we are back in the trenches looking to get above 1900 again. I think it's possible, unless JP Morgan decides that it's they're gonna do a little bit more manipulating. Anyways, we'll see what happens. I'm just joking around, but that's it's rather known in the market, and they've been fined like billions of dollars before for manipulation in the gold and silver market. So I just make that joke, but nothing against JP Morgan, although I'm pretty sure they're not really going to be too sensitive with that. Silver, on the other hand, up over 2% to almost 26 bucks per ounce. We're still not at 28 like we were before, but this recovery is looking pretty darn good. So guys, now, we're just going to take the rest of the time in this video to simply look at my favorite stocks, talk about the 2 stocks that I bought, talk about my favorite silver stocks, and of course, psychedelics. All right, guys, let's take a look at some of our favorite silver mining stocks. And I did put this watch list together when silver was crashing. I remember I put it together on a Sunday night. Silver crashed like crazy, like 10% the next day. And I did do a little bit of buying, but I should have just kept on buying throughout the next 2 weeks that followed, because silver did take more of a beating. So Silver One Resources, it's almost like the silver stocks that underperform on the good days. The previous good days are the ones that perform the best on the next green day, and it all just plays catch up. So what we're seeing here now, Silver One up 10%. I talked about this in the low 50-cent range. Now it's at 66. I was planning to add to that, simply didn't have enough money. First Majestic, Endeavor, Arcana, Impact Silver, Discovery Metals. These are all some of my biggest holdings in the silver sector, all having a great day, up anywhere from 7 to 9%. Especially Discovery, Impact, Arcana, not Endeavor or First Majestic, although I did add 1 share of First Majestic to my Wealth Simple account. So my Wealth Simple account has like 200 bucks in it now, but it's up like 20%. So I wish that was more money. Wheat and Precious Metals jumping 1.75% today. Reyna Silver is one stock, and Aftermath Silver. Those are 2 stocks, that didn't perform that great today. And I feel like they are still looking ripe for a run, especially Aftermath Silver. Aftermath Silver and Reyna Silver, I hope they don't move too fast, because those are 2 stocks that I really would love to add to. So that's just my opinion, not financial advice, obviously, guys. Let's take a look at our other gold and silver watch list. And best performing stock was actually Nova Royalty today, followed by, of course, Silver One, EMX, First Majestic, Arcana, Impact. Nova Royalty having a crazy day. Just having a crazy year. $1.29 to $5.95, almost $6 per share. So that's one I regret not buying. Still don't have a position in that. Now, let's talk about one stock that I did buy. And this is one that I've been talking about for a while. I started talking about it around 7 to 8 cents. Lightlink Technologies. So this is like my only play on crypto, blockchain. I don't hold any cryptocurrency, but this is one company that I've covered it way in the past, and I've watched it for a very long time. Saw the activity heating up, and now it's starting to run. So it's up another 18% today, up about almost 50%. It's approaching 100% gains since that purchase at 7.5 cents, but I feel like they've got some news on the way. This was one stock that I was willing to speculate. We saw the gains in crypto, and I'm still not touching the actual crypto itself, but this is just one kind of play on this sector. So we'll see how that pans out, guys. And then last but not least, the other stock that I did in fact end up buying, of course, and it's not a surprise. Let's see if you can guess what that stock is, guys. And oh my gosh, the stock is Mindmed. So I was doing some planning for the year, and I wanted to figure out how much can I actually put into my TFSA. And it wasn't topped up yet, and apparently I hadn't maxed out my TFSA. So I put a little bit more into my TFSA, so I want to hold as many shares of Mindmed as possible in my TFSA, just as that's a long-term hold for me. And I've also heard that, some brokers say you shouldn't have Mindmed into your TFSA or it's too risky. So don't quote me on that. I still need to figure out, is it okay to hold Mindmed in there? But I think it is. I've held Mindmed in there for a very long time. Haven't gotten any warnings. Like I said, I will be posting a video strictly about Mindmed, so we're not going to get too much into the news for Mindmed. I will make a quick comment for, my Departures Capital subscribers that, I highly encourage you guys to go to Departures Stocks if you really are interested in Mindmed, because I'll go much more in depth. But we did crack $4 today. I think this is definitely a milestone, but the ultimate level of support by the looks of it is around 420, so we're not there yet, and we did touch 419. Again today, sold off a little bit, but it looked a lot stronger this time compared to last time. So I do think we're grinding higher. I think once we break that 420, hopefully we get a big breakout. And the charts, right now, all signs are pointing to this could be a bull flag. We could be approaching a breakout. It's taken a lot longer than the past, but this was also one of the biggest financings that they've ever done. This is the biggest financing that they've ever done. So I hope, guys, that it's just a matter of time before we break out. Let's take a look at some of the other stocks in the psychedelic sector. And also, Mindmed released a very awesome interview with Kevin and JR. It was a live interview today, and I'm going to watch it. It's on Reddit in the Mindmed community, which I finally took in part in. I figured out how to use Reddit, yesterday. Call me a dinosaur. But it's the one platform that I never understood and I knew how to use, but now I kind of know how to use it. And I posted once in the Mindmed community, so big shout out to the Mindmed community for welcoming me. I felt very welcome, so thanks, guys. And don't forget to check out Mindmed Investors Club. I don't know if it's called a subreddit, but it's Mindmed Investors Club. You can simply just search Mindmed. You'll find it there. It's almost at 6,000 members, 5.7K members. So I'll be posting in there for sure. Finally got my, Reddit account going, so looking forward to it, guys. Now let's take a look. Numinous Wellness closed at $1.35, up 7 cents or 5.7%. The charts are looking very good for Numi, I must say. Let's look at another company, Aura Health, or Buzz, up 11.76%. That chart's looking really good. Also talking about this one, Red Light Holland had a very big breakout and up another 13.95%. I think that's an up-to-date quote for some reason. Yeah, that's up-to-date quote, so it's up to almost 50 cents. Bruce Linton is in on that, so it kind of makes sense. I mean, it's been a top-performing stock. I remember starting to take a look at it when it was at 7 cents. So that's like 600% already. That is very, very, very impressive. Just cracked $100 million market cap. So that was one that I totally missed out on. I saw it. I talked about it. The only thing that, was kind of clouding my judgment was they are a play on recreational, they're a psychedelic recreational play, which I was just following by what Kevin O'Leary says, and that was the one thing why he didn't look at so many green deals, but that was the reason why he looked at Mindmed was because they were very, they're focused on the medical approach as opposed to recreational. So I don't know, guys. It's obviously running. Bruce Linton's on the board. Management also matters, and not to say that there's no money in that market, but that was my investment thesis, picking Mindmed and not picking Red Light Holland. I would still like to talk with Todd Shapiro. He did follow me. I messaged him, didn't get back to me, so come on, Todd. I'm more than happy to talk about talk about your company. I would love to. Just need to get a response. Maybe I'll send him one more message. But anyways, guys, that's it for the video. I'm just going to wrap this up real quick and say that I'm happy to see gold and silver running. I think there's a ton more upside for the gold and silver sector. You know, although expect volatility, expect manipulation, or whatever you want to call it. I don't think, you know, we're going to get I don't think we're going to get like a run like Bitcoin unless something crazy happens. I wouldn't leave it off the table because, you know, 2021, this is probably going to be a really interesting year. We've already seen so many runners, but very, very bullish on gold and silver. I remain very bullish on gold and silver, and I plan to add to all of my positions after I can hopefully take some profits out of the psychedelic sector. So fingers crossed that happens. We'll see what happens, guys. Anyways, I'm out of here. Always remember, guys, departure is capital and departure stocks are for information, education, and entertainment purposes only. Don't buy or sell a stock because you heard it on here. Buy or sell a stock because you've done your research, you've done your thorough due diligence, and you're making your own personal investment decisions for yourself. This video is not financial advice. We'll see you guys in our next video.